The gym was buzzing with its usual afternoon energy on a Saturday. The sound of weights clinking, treadmills humming, and upbeat workout music filled the air. Members moved purposefully, chasing their fitness goals, oblivious to the small storm brewing in one corner. Marcus Reed was in the free weight section, dressed in a simple black workout shirt and joggers. He moved with confidence, his physique built through years of dedication. Marcus was a self-made man. After years of working tirelessly in corporate America, he had saved enough to buy this gym, his dream. Renaming it Rise Fitness, he made it a haven for people of all backgrounds, a place where anyone could feel welcome. He rarely advertised his ownership, preferring to observe from the ground level, blending in with his members. Marcus is not always at the gym. As the owner, he balances his time between managing the business and being on the gym floor to connect with members. He spends about 5 to 6 hours at the gym daily, rotating between morning and evening shifts, depending on his schedule. The gym employs about 10 staff members, including front desk workers, personal trainers, a maintenance team, and Lily, who handles customer service and events coordination. While Marcus is hands-on, he doesn't micromanage. His staff respects him because of his leadership style, which is focused on empowering them to take ownership of their roles. Across the gym, Karen Roberts stepped off the elliptical machine, her blonde ponytail swaying as she wiped her forehead. She was in her mid-40s, dressed in brand new, head-to-toe designer workout gear. Karen was known around the gym, not for her workouts, but for her tendency to meddle. She always had something to say about the music, the cleanliness, or who she thought belonged there. As Karen grabbed her water bottle, her eyes locked onto Marcus. He was using one of the machines she had planned to use next. She watched him for a moment, her expression souring. Karen walked over, tapping him on the shoulder. "Excuse me," she said, her tone sharp. "You've been here long enough. Other people need to use this equipment." Marcus turned his head, raising an eyebrow. "I just started my set," he said calmly. "It'll be free in a few minutes." Karen crossed her arms, her irritation mounting. "You know, people like you shouldn't be here anyway. This is a premium gym, not some community center." Marcus froze for a moment, letting her words sink in. He put down the weights and stood up, towering over her, but keeping his composure. "People like me?" he asked, his tone steady but firm. "What does that mean?" Karen huffed, gesturing around the gym. "Look, I've been a member here for years. I know who belongs and who doesn't. And I'm pretty sure you don't." The exchange started to draw attention. Other gym-goers glanced over, whispering among themselves. Marcus could feel the weight of their stares, but stayed calm. "I pay my membership fees just like everyone else," he said. "And I have every right to be here." Karen scoffed. "I doubt you even paid anything. You're probably using some trial pass or something." Before Marcus could respond, a young gym staff member, Lily, approached cautiously. She had overheard part of the conversation and looked nervous but determined. "Is everything okay here?" she asked, glancing between Marcus and Karen. Karen pointed at Marcus. "This man is hogging the equipment and making everyone uncomfortable. He doesn't belong here." Lily's cheeks flushed with embarrassment. She knew Marcus was the owner but also knew he liked to keep a low profile. "Ma'am, Marcus is." "See?" Karen interrupted. "Even the staff agrees." Marcus held up a hand, signaling Lily to stop. He wasn't ready to reveal the truth just yet. "It's fine," he said. "I'll finish up somewhere else." On the day of this particular incident with Karen, Marcus had been at the gym since mid-morning, observing the operations and interacting with members. As he walked away, Karen smirked triumphantly. She didn't notice the glares from some of the other gym members who had been quietly observing. Marcus headed to his office, needing a moment to cool off. Later that evening, Marcus returned to the gym floor, his mind made up. Karen was at the juice bar, chatting loudly with a friend. Karen had initially left the gym in the afternoon after the confrontation, still under the impression Marcus is just another member. but returned in the evening to complete her session for that day. Marcus walked over, his presence immediately silencing their conversation. "Excuse me, Karen," Marcus said. "I think it's time we clear the air." Meanwhile, Marcus learned Karen's name through Lily, the young gym staff member. After the initial confrontation, when Karen walked away triumphantly, Marcus asked Lily who the woman was. Lily, familiar with Karen because she had been a long-time but occasionally problematic member, explained her name and background to Marcus. Karen looked annoyed but intrigued. "What now?" Marcus took a deep breath. "You've made it clear that you don't think I belong here. But the truth is, I'm not just a member. I'm the owner of this gym." The color drained from Karen's face. "What?" she stammered. "That's right," Marcus continued. "I bought this place 2 years ago. Everything you see here, every machine, every policy, every improvement, I made it happen. So when you say I don't belong, you're saying that about the person who created this space." Karen's friend quickly excused herself, leaving Karen standing alone, visibly shaken. I didn't know," she mumbled. "That's the problem," Marcus said. "You didn't care to know. You judged me based on your own assumptions, and you made me feel unwelcome in a place I built for everyone." By now, a small crowd had gathered, watching the exchange. Karen stammered an apology, her usual confidence completely shattered. "I'm sorry," she said. "I didn't mean." Marcus held up a hand. "It's not me you need to apologize to. It's everyone here who's ever felt judged or unwelcome because of someone like you." Karen looked around, realizing how many people were staring at her, their expressions ranging from disappointment to anger. She muttered another apology before grabbing her bag and leaving the gym, her head down. The next day, Marcus held a meeting with his staff, using the incident as a teaching moment. "This gym is a community," he said. "And we're only as strong as the respect we show each other. Let's make sure everyone who walks through those doors feels like they belong." Word of what happened spread quickly, and the gym gained a reputation as not just a place to work out, but a place where diversity and inclusion were truly valued. Members who had witnessed the incident praised Marcus for his calm and dignified response, and new members joined, inspired by the gym's ethos. One evening, as Marcus was closing up, Lily approached him. "You handled that really well," she said. "I think a lot of people needed to see that." Marcus smiled. "Thanks, Lily. Sometimes the best way to teach people is by showing them who you really are." Lily is a white girl in her early 20s, working part-time at the gym while attending college. She's empathetic and driven, which is why Marcus values her input so much. Her upbringing in a diverse community makes her sensitive to issues of inclusion, and she often serves as a bridge between Marcus and the members, especially when misunderstandings arise. As Marcus locked up for the night, he felt a sense of pride, not just in the gym he had built, but in the community he had fostered. It wasn't just a place for fitness, it was a place for growth, understanding, and unity. And that, he realized, was worth every challenge he had faced along the way. A few weeks after the incident, Marcus noticed a shift in the gym's atmosphere. Members seemed more united, greeting each other with warmth and encouraging one another during workouts. It was as if the confrontation with Karen had opened everyone's eyes to the importance of kindness and inclusion. However, Marcus wasn't one to let an opportunity for growth slip away. He decided to use the incident as a catalyst for something bigger. With the help of his staff, he organized a Community Appreciation Day at the gym. The event would feature free fitness classes, a health and wellness seminar, and a discussion panel about diversity and acceptance in fitness spaces. Lily, the young staff member who had initially tried to de-escalate the situation, was instrumental in helping Marcus plan the event. "You've created something really special here," she told him one evening as they went over the details. "This is more than just a gym, it's a place where people feel seen and valued." On the day of the event, the gym was packed with members and new visitors. Marcus started the day with a heartfelt speech, sharing his journey from being underestimated to becoming a business owner. He spoke about the importance of resilience, humility, and standing up for what's right. I built this gym to be a safe space for everyone, he said. But a space is only as strong as the people in it. It's up to all of us to make sure we're fostering a community where everyone feels like they belong. The discussion panel was the highlight of the day. Marcus invited local business owners, community leaders, and even a few members of the gym to share their stories about overcoming bias and prejudice. Lily, who had grown more confident since the incident, volunteered to speak about her experience working at the gym and how it had shaped her perspective. I've learned that it's not just about lifting weights or running on a treadmill, she said. It's about lifting each other up. And that's what this gym is all about. Toward the end of the event, Marcus noticed a familiar face lingering near the juice bar. Karen. She looked hesitant, clutching a gym bag and glancing around nervously. Marcus walked over, his expression neutral. Karen, he said. I wasn't expecting to see you here. She looked up at him, her face a mixture of embarrassment and determination. I came to apologize, she said softly. What I did was wrong, and I've been thinking about it ever since. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I wanted to say I'm sorry. Marcus studied her for a moment, then nodded. Acknowledging your mistake is the first step, he said. But actions speak louder than words. Karen nodded, tears welling in her eyes. I want to be better, she said. If there's any way I can help with what you're doing here, I'd like to try. Marcus appreciated the sincerity in her voice, but knew trust had to be earned. We'll see, he said. For now, focus on showing that you've changed. Karen started attending the gym regularly, keeping to herself but slowly building connections with other members. She volunteered for community events, quietly contributing to the space she had once disrupted. While it took time, her actions gradually spoke louder than her initial misstep. As for Marcus, his gym continued to thrive, attracting new members drawn to its welcoming and inclusive environment. He expanded the business, opening a second location in a neighboring town, with Lily taking on a management role. The gym became a model for other businesses, proving that inclusivity and respect were not just ideals but necessities for success. One evening, as Marcus closed up the gym, he sat in his office reflecting on the journey. He thought about the challenges he had faced, the prejudices he had encountered, and the community he had built despite it all. It hadn't been easy, but it had been worth it. He glanced at a framed quote on his desk, a reminder of his purpose: strength doesn't come from what you can do, it comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. As he turned off the lights and locked the door, Marcus knew the gym was more than just a place for physical fitness. It was a testament to the power of resilience, unity, and the belief that everyone deserved a place to belong. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to Home of Stories TV. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell for more inspiring stories. Drop your comments below, let us know your thoughts.